Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Blocked and Blessed Oracle deck. It's a sassy oracle deck for modern healing and growth. Okay, there's a bit of tough love in it. It's kind of cheeky and fun. I love the artwork style. So our card of focus that came out today is Boundaries Are Sexy, Babe, right? Nothing hotter than saying no. This is a card of empowerment, okay? It's about understanding your boundaries, your healthy boundaries, and understanding your limits within relationships, within situations, within whatever it is that you're asking about right now, right? Understanding these things is self-honor. It is self-love. Having healthy boundaries is self-love. Saying no when you need to say no is self-love, okay? Even if it upsets other people, doesn't matter, okay? This is about honoring you, okay? So we're going to start off with healthy boundaries, self-honoring. This is all very, very empowering energy to embody for you, right? For your best and your highest good. So I have the Pulp Tarot, and we're going to go ahead and dig on into this reading. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I'm happy to be with you on your journey and honored to be able to bring you these messages. I love doing this. I'd like to keep doing this. So with that being said, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all doing really well. I hope things are turning around for you. I hope the sun is shining. I hope there's a shimmer in the air. I hope there's a shimmer and sparkle around you. And let's see. Card of empowerment. Healthy boundaries. Saying no when you need to say no can feel really, really good, especially if you're someone who has had a hard time with that or struggled with that in the past. Okay, hang on. Let me grab my little readers here, because, you know, not that I need them necessarily, but okay. So right out of the gate, we have the Emperor. Okay, so this is in the nature of. So the Emperor. Well, the Emperor has mastered all four realms of all four kings, right? So very, very well-rounded energy, and sits high on a throne over the land, and knows how to rule, knows how to have compassion, strategy, passion, all of the things, emotions, okay? Let's see where this is going, okay? Because we're still in the energy of saying no, setting boundaries. So I'm not sure exactly who or what the Emperor represents yet. In your energy, you gotta be kidding me. I feel like we had towers all weekend long. So in your energy is a tower. All right. So by learning to say no and by setting boundaries right out of the gate, instead of, you know, we deal with all kinds of people and situations in our lives. And if we don't have those healthy boundaries up right away, you know, we allow things in our life that probably shouldn't be there or that we shouldn't really have to be dealing with. Okay, so understanding that having those healthy boundaries from the get-go is your card of focus here. Seems like you're having a shift in perspective. I think that's what this tower is. I think you're beginning to understand how having those healthy boundaries is actually self-love, okay? And we have the King of Cups. Well, this is interesting. This is interesting. So the King of Cups is a beautiful soul, right? Emotionally mature, handsome, loving, compassionate, caring, all of those beautiful things, right? Cups are of the emotions. It's someone who makes our hearts sing. So there may be someone around you. It looks like you're surrounded by, you've got Emperor on one side, and you have, keep in mind, the King of Cups on the other. What's going on here? It's almost like you're flanked by two energies. Now, the Emperor, I love the Emperor energy because there is a lot of maturity and wisdom with the Emperor, okay, and the nature of. But sometimes the Emperor can be kind of cut off from how the situation actually is, right? Can kind of make blanket decisions, you know, across the board for everything. But let's keep going here. This is about you empowering yourself through self-honor and self-love by learning to say no. Now, the Emperor can definitely say no, right? Under the Emperor, we have the Three of Wands. So this is a card of action. Passion, creativity, all those things that Wands are, right? Travel, movement, usually rapid paced. So the three is actually taking action, forward momentum on the planning stage of the Two of Wands, okay? So you're moving forward with something, or you're about to, right? Because this is the nature of this reading. You want to. So that being said, you may have to step into this Emperor energy to push this forward, or you may need some help from someone. Like I said, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Regardless of, you're about to have some action. And it's coming on the heels of this Tower moment. Yeah, you have the strength showing up in your energy as well. So, yeah, you have this incredible inner wellspring of strength. Okay? This is yours. This is for you. This is not an external strength. This is an internal strength. This is your courage. This is your control over those lower vibrational emotions, right? Learning how to step away from anger and hate and jealousy and lust and all those lower vibrational energies. You recognize them, right? That's what this lion is. You recognize them and you're able to step into a higher vibrational emotion because you have an understanding of them. Okay? This is infinite. Notice the sign over her head, the infinity symbol. This wellspring is infinite, okay? Self-feeding, you've reached a certain level of strength and courage within you. Okay, this goes back to having this healthy boundary. Maybe you haven't had healthy boundaries before, right? Maybe you haven't. Under that King of Cups, we have the Empress coming out. So this is the cornucopia of abundance, right? It's luxury, it's beauty, it's fertility, it's birthing something. Okay, but it's also about, and it's in nature too. It's not just stuff, right? It's inherent beauty. It's abundant beauty in all things, but it's also a very sharing, caring, nurturing energy. Okay, the Empress has it's an overflowing cornucopia of abundance. And the Empress is more than happy to nurture and share. Okay. It's interesting coming out underneath that King of Cups. I think the King of Cups is you stepping into more of that self-compassion, self-love, self-honor energy. Okay. Now, yeah, I know. I said you might be flanked by energy, but I think this is really just about you. Okay. So keep in mind, you do need to practice more self-love. Okay. In the nature of, with this Emperor, you are about to rule your world. Okay. And you are in taking action on how you want that world to look. So you are going to have to step into this Emperor energy, okay, as you move forward. And part of that Emperor energy, boundaries, 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 okay. You're going to know what's for you and what's not for you. Maybe a little bit of an aha moment here when you start to understand that by honoring yourself in these ways, you know, maybe you haven't had boundary. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you've let people walk all over you. You know, maybe you're a people pleaser. People pleasers don't have great boundaries, but they can be learned, right? Once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. We have the Ten of Pentacles coming out underneath this Three of Wands. So yeah, you're meant to step into this Emperor energy, okay? This is upcoming because you're going to have to rule your world. But as the Emperor coming up, like you are well-rounded, well-groomed, much wisdom, much maturity, okay? Now we have the Ten of Pentacles coming out underneath this Three of Wands. So you're definitely heading in the right direction. This is generational wealth. This is an unshakable foundation in the material world. And by that, I mean finances, right? Investments, property, right? All of these things. Stuff that ripples from you through generations to come, all right? I mean, look at everybody's just sort of chilling, right? Grandkids, grandpa, you know, son and whatever. The dogs are happy, beautiful artwork. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Because with that kind of material world support, you can do anything. And what a gift. What a gift to be able to give your family, your friends. Maybe you're going to be a philanthropist. Maybe you're going to open a foundation, you know. It's possible you could. Maybe there's a cause that you want to support. We have the Six of Cups coming out in your energy, okay? So this is past memories, okay? Now it can be from this lifetime. It can be from past lifetimes, right? There's something that's coming back around again for you. And it is coming back around because this Tower, because you have the strength to handle it now. So there is something coming back. Okay, it may have to do with family because sixes are about family. The Ten of Pentacles talks about generational, so family here. So let's see what comes out in that third position. Now, family doesn't always mean blood family, okay? If you know, you know, right? This can be, like I said, someone coming back around that you knew in another lifetime. Under the Empress. Okay. Yeah, so the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is all about limitations and restrictions that we place on ourselves. Now, it's not always a bad thing, and I know this card gets a bad rap. You know, because she's not really bound tightly. They're very, very loose. You know, the blindfold, she had to put it on herself, right? So if she can shimmy out of the bindings, take the blindfold off, and recognize that these eight swords surrounding this character is not a prison, is not keeping her from moving anywhere, okay? That's kind of a bit of an aha moment. Now, obviously, she put the blindfold on herself, okay? The bindings are loose, so probably tie yourself up, right? When she emerges from all of this, she's going to see things a lot differently. All right? Maybe there was confusion. Maybe, so this could go a lot of different ways, okay? But in regards to the Six of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles, maybe you shut yourself off from your family or a group of people. You restricted connection, contact. Wow, this is getting oddly specific, right? Maybe you did that. You had to learn boundaries. You had to learn how to self-care with possibly this group of people. Okay, I know that I'm kind of going out on a limb there. But it's possible, right? So there's definitely sort of an awakening feeling happening with this reading here today. I don't know if you can feel that or not. But something is shifting in you with this Tower moment, and it feels like the Tower moment is actually within you. It doesn't feel like it's in your external world. In this particular reading, in this energetic check-in, this is an internal shift. Okay? This is an internal shift because it's showing up with your internal strength and it's showing up with your memories, which are internal. Okay? Memories can only come with us, you know, down the road of life if we buckle them in the back seat and take them with us. Okay? Something's coming back around. I like this for you. It does sort of feel like you're figuring something out about you. All right? I like it. All right, let's see what else wants to come out today for you. Oh, we have the Five of Swords. Yeah. So this is a very fighty energy, right? It's kind of a bully energy. It's an energy of winning at all cost. Now, the problem with the Five of Swords is that oftentimes we forget what we're fighting about, right? Have you ever had one of those arguments with someone where you start arguing and then it just goes down a rabbit hole and pretty soon you're either laughing or storming out, right? Because no one knows what started it. No one knows what started it. Okay, the great thing about Fives though is this is a breakthrough. So you're about to walk away from all of this. You're done fighting. Having the boundaries to say, I'm not fighting with you anymore, and walking away. I love this for you. You are figuring out something huge. There is nothing wrong with self-care, self-love, self-honor. Honor thyself. When we honor ourselves, others honor us too. All right? Heck yeah, here comes the Fool. Of course you're going on a new journey. You're beginning all over again because this thing, whatever this is, shifted in you. Right? Saying no. It's incredibly empowering, especially when it's in self-love and understanding your limits and understanding what it is that you can actually deal with and what you can't. What you can and what you don't want to, right? I love this for you. I love this for you. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, which is the celebration card. It's a milestone marker, all right? It's an achievement. It's crossing the finish line. Okay, so you achieved learning about self-honor and what that means for you. And now you get to celebrate. It's a card of freedom. You've freed yourself from something. That's what this Tower moment's all about. You have freed yourself from your bindings. And when you do that, in comes all this beautiful abundance, this material world stability. You're building your world. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Under the deck, we have the Temperance card. So this was all divine timing. You had to get to this point where you could say no confidently and not feel bad about it, right? Sorry, I can't do that. Divine timing. You had to learn it. You had to go through it. Some of us, I mean, we're all experiential learners, honestly, right? Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So moving into calmer waters. I love the Six of Swords because you're no longer in that Five of Swords energy. You've walked away and now you've turned your focus onto distant shores, the possibilities, you know, all the doors that can open, the abundance of whatever awaits you across the water. Okay? There's discovery and exploration, but you are focused on your future now with the Six of Swords. All right. Ooh, that is your reading for today. I am really, really liking this energy for you. So thank you so much for being here. Feel free to hit that thumbs up if any of this resonates with you. Share with your besties, and I will see you next time.